Hello. Hello. How we doing? Oh, we're in darkness. Guess we will need the lamp. Hello. How we doing? Audio check is fine. Lamp is on. Hey, everybody. It's time for another late night tournament stream type deal. Tournament actually starts in 3 minutes. It's hosted by Cool Umbrella. We have 16 players. Should be good. Cool Umbrella's Friday Night Fights. They're BBB rules. What's the difference? OG rules. 400 entities. Unit variants. All right. This seems like just fruit rules. Same room, passive health train, spread the text, one guardian, one net between lords. Okay, yeah, these just seem like fruit rules. Anyway. So yeah, there's that. Star Dragon, Soul Grinder of Tzeentch, limit 1, no Dark Elf Shrine mounts. Okay. Anyway. Best of 1, blind pick with 2 global bans per player. DM them to Umbrella, and if you're facing Umbrella, you DM them to me. Seems fine. Finals is best of 3. Alright, so it's just kind of a casual format. Greetings. Yeah, I put up the poll for blocker and no blocker, because if I don't use a blocker, then I can probably get stream sniped and I might get knocked out faster. But some people like it when I just show my build anyway. So we'll see. Anyway, 1 minute left till the start. Do have 16 people today. Me, Current Ear, Everchicken, Phoenix King, Strider Dentium. Haven't ever seen that person before. Good to have new players. Platypus. Coops. Phillips we saw in our tabletop tournament Wednesday. Cool Umbrella. Blood Penguin. Scroot. General Spaz we saw on our tabletop tournament Wednesday. Guillaume. Schnaz. Warlord M, who pops in from time to time. And Butcherbird. Cool. Cool. As for who's going to win it all, it's probably going to be Phoenix King or Blood Penguin are probably my 2 favorites. Dark Horse, me, because I'm great. But more realistically, probably Phoenix King or Blood Penguin. It is 8. Looks like we're down to 15 players, so one person must not have checked in. We'll wait for the shuffle, get the shit going, huh? The Stomping Grounds. Is that a map? The Stomping Grounds. Why haven't I ever heard of this map? Is this a bad map? Doc Karaz to Stomping Grounds, Culkin Plains. Alright, those are 2 maps I'm going to have to look into, because I don't know what I'm getting into with those. Alright, to Stomping Grounds. And Culkin Wastes. Huh. I voted no, but I'm also fine with you wanting to win. You're better than Phoenix? You might have been better than Phoenix when you were in practice, Bird. I haven't seen you in a long time, so I'm factoring in skill decay. Because Phoenix has been grinding his ass off. He has the most played games in all of Vermin League. The Stomping Grounds. Are these new? Are these new? These feel new. I've never seen this map before, and I went through all of the maps. This for sure got added. This map is dope. Alright. I'll make a note to add that to my list. But that for sure got added. I've never seen that, and I went through every single map to make the Vermin League map list. I don't remember any of the duh maps. Ha! The big butt. It's a butt. And then Culkin Plains. See what this one is. Stomping Grounds is pretty sick. Old Man's been here since 3, since 2, since 1, since the Mark of Chaos, since the Shadow of the Horned Rat. You don't remember the maps? I don't remember da maps. Maybe the other ones are bad and the Stomping Grounds is just good. Oh, I remember this one. Okay, this one isn't new, I just didn't include it because it's not a terrible map, but if you look, the spawn zones aren't equal. So this one has really good potential for forest camping and then extra potential for forest camping, and the other side has just 2 back corners of forest camping. So the outcomes I saw on this map in like sweaty high tier tournaments would be anyone in the green spawn zone would get like spawn camping issues, again if they're sweaty tryharding, and even if they're not forest camping, I mean like 3/4 of your deployment is stocked, while for the enemy maybe 1/3 of your deployment is stocked and it's all at the back. Okay, I feel less bad that I missed one good map. That map's not terrible, it's just not like, it's not ideal. And when I was making maps, I was considering like maps that I would be fine fighting like my worst enemy on, like someone with every bad intention they possibly could. Would this still be a good map is how I went through the maps, so yeah. Alright, did we go live yet, Mr. Umbrella? Brackets are set. Okay, so we have to actually go find who we're fighting. I didn't get a buy round. Fuck, I got Phoenix King round 1. God damn it. All right. Let's fight Phoenix King round 1. That son of a bitch. Last time I played in this tournament, I played against Phoenix King, and he wood elf kited me, and I hated it, and I got really tilted on stream. So here we go again, running it back. For fuck's sake. Human Boy streams for the first time in months. It's gonna be 5 minutes long. Amenephis, I know you were here last night, so you're just trolling me. I can see through you. Oh, that was too hot. That was too hot. Don't drink that yet. Oh, Warlord advanced over Central Scrutinizer? Did he just back out, or what happened there? Okay, it's not my tournament. I'm just casting it. I'm not hosting. It's not my problem. I don't have to worry about it. It's not my problem. Trying to find the Phoenix King. Sorry about him. I'm sorry on his behalf. This is all his fault. What the fuck? Oh, Blood Penguin's messaging me because of Cool Umbrella. Yeah, alright. I mean, if he doesn't ban him, my blind pick's gonna be Skaven, like it always is. Did you get tilted as you did when I Wood Elf kited you in January? Not that bad, because I hadn't been kited like that multiple games in a row forever and ever. But it was Wood Elves, and it was just kiting and running away. It was real. It was just like, and again, like as I explained at the time, people have different definitions of what's fun. I'm not saying he shouldn't play the way that he did. It's just it is my least favorite version of the game to play, and it was just me walking after wood elves forever, and them being little bitches. Yeah. He couldn't make it? Lame. Ha! Amenaphis, I caught you. Fat Kid Recess, how you doing? How you doing? Phoenix King has not responded. Okay. So Phoenix King is AFK. I don't know what to do about that for now. No offense, the time was very, very funny to me. Good. I'm glad you got enjoyment out of it. Best Kislev flag is one back from that one. That's a pretty good one. I really do like the ice court. I do. Yeah, like Bird's perfectly fine playing that way. I just get like, I find it very unfun, but I don't think it's unfair. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, there's clearly plenty of people that find kiting fun. Oh, boy. What to do? What to do? I don't want to raise a stink at a for-fun tournament. Where the fuck is Phoenix King? Did he fall asleep? You like Boris's flag? Nah. Nah. It's gross. You could have royal blue and silver, or you could have teal and white. Ugh. Ugh! It disgusts me. You're not allowed to like colors. I'm right. You're allowed to have opinions on how to play the game, but colors, objectively false. But your rant was brilliant. Yeah, the rant was great. I'll sub in, don't worry. Might have to. No, the rants are always top tier. Shit tier content creator. Tier player. S+ tier ranter. I love ranting. Was that the one where I ranted about the wood elves for so long? And I'm like, I hope whoever plays wood elves leaves their house and a bird just poops on them. Because I wanted, like, I was ranting really, really hard. And I was like, for real losing my shit. And then it was just like, I couldn't stop the rant from happening, but I could redirect it. So whenever anything was actually going to be said that would be bad, like, for example, like, I hope whoever plays wood elves dies. Like, obviously, I wouldn't mean that. Sometimes you just say things. But whenever one of those was coming, I would, like, redirect it. So I hope whoever plays wood elves leaves their house and a bird poops on their head. And it's like, all right, it gets across the point. Gets across the point. Doesn't wish harm on anybody over the internet or otherwise. So, yeah, that rant was full of those where it's like, don't say that. Redirect it. You also brought 19 Kalars versus me. The next game was beautiful. Yeah, then I fucking AFK. I just AFK'd and left. I came back like 3 minutes later, surrendered and left without a word. Yeah, dude. I've been working on it, but yeah. I'm a filthy rager. I know it. I'm working on it. If Phoenix King doesn't show soon, I'll advance you. I love getting free advances. I can go fight Warlord M. Alright, sorry about the slight delay, folks. Just an awkward start. Yeah, with 21 votes, no blocker Sendit is by far winning. Hold on a second. Schnoz. Guillama. I'm gonna go shopping around for a game. Alright. We got a game. Guillama versus Schnoz. We'll spectate that. We'll figure out the whole Phoenix King situation. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm gonna have to get a blocker up real fast so I don't reveal anyone's build. Alright, we're in. Looks like we have High Elves, High Elves. A High Elf mirror match and a blind pick tournament. That's pretty good. Love High Elf mirror matches. Alright. They're making builds right now. Schnoz wanted a quick L and then bed. We majority vote no blocker and you just block. There was no blocker for me. Alright, I will not use a blocker, but I'm not gonna fuck over someone else entirely just because I said no blocker. Come on now. Literally 1984. Schnoz has a bold build. Very bold. I have thoughts. Guillama's build is equally bold, mostly because it is unfinished and it has stayed that way for a little bit. So I think he's just going with 3 units, no lord. That's it. All right, lock it in. Orwell was right. Fine! 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 Fine, I'll take the blocker down. You want to see their builds? You want to see their stupid builds? You want to just rig this whole tournament? That's fine. That's fine. I don't care about competitive integrity. That's fine. That's fine. There's their builds. There. No blocker. Huh. All right. Guess I'll just open up Guillama's build for the world to see. Guess Schnoz could stream snipe right now, and he's just fucked. He's just fucked. And you did this. Yeah. I had a scheme. Technically, there's no blocker up. For a game full of chaos factions, you lack the drive to be an agent of chaos in the most human sense. Doubly sus considering you're a rat furry. Oh, Cyrus got to you. It's Izzy. Damn it. But now without the blocker, I can't tell how close Guillaume is to readying up, so I'm just going to cross my fingers and hope. This is really good tea, though. Oh, I got advanced, so I have to fight Warlord. Okay, I'll message him and tell him I'll be right there. We're gonna watch this game, though. Congratulations, you played yourself. Yeah, I did. I played myself, but I got to advance in the bracket for free, so I love playing myself. I'm sure that will never get taken out of context. So, one of my tournament favorites, the Phoenix King, is already out, just due to not showing up, so that sucks. It's all on Blood Penguin. Or me, I guess. If I win, I still was the dark horse, right? On the top side of this bracket, I have to fight Warlord, and then I have to fight Coops, Platypus, or Phillips. I mean, maybe we'll be okay. Maybe. Bottom of the bracket has Blood Penguin, so at least I'll avoid him till finals. With Scroot not showing up and Phoenix King not showing up, unless Butcherbird pulls something out of his ass, I think Blood Penguin's going to roll through the bottom half of the bracket. Cool Umbrella is also, like, pretty solid, but Blood Penguin's built different. Blood Penguin is, in fact, a scary motherfucker. The snappening, the high elf mirror for the win. You're a human boy, now you're suddenly saying you're a horse. God damn it, Izzy. Alright, this build phase is taking a while. How's Guillaume doing? Oh god, he just deleted a bunch of units. Why? I know one unit that could fill that out and end it. I hope he takes that unit. Take games off blood every time I play him. I just rarely win matches. Yeah. Pangarino's really hard to beat. Kiama and Schnaz are both over in Europe, so it's like 2 or 3 a.m. for both of them. You're rooting for Guillaume, better flag? Yeah. Guillaume's flag is the GOAT. That's the one I always do when I play High Elves. So good. Oh, come on, dude. Don't make me check your build again. Oh, he deleted more units and he's built... Oh my god, he deleted more units again, bro! Come on, man! Guillaume, I love you, but pick a build! It's tough because he's like... Behind the blocker, he's flip-flopping really hard. So, like... I'm going to talk about a different faction so you don't even pretend to know what I'm talking about. But, like, let's say he has greenskins and he's like, Grom, triple stone troll. Never mind. Scrap that. Spider Rider, and then Vanguard Night Goblin Rush. Nah, fuck that. We're gonna go with Wurzag and Black Orcs. Nah, fuck that. Azhag and River Trolls. And I'm just sitting here like, none of these are even close to the same thing. I don't know what you're swinging for. Hey, ready up. All right. And 3, 2, 1. Black Knight is prophetic. There we go. It is going to be Triple Dragon Prince versus Triple Dragon Prince. But whose is better? So it looks like Yama settled on Shadow Warriors, Eagle Claw Bolt Throwers, Triple Dragon Prince, and an Archmage of Life. And on the other side, we have Imric, a regular Mage of Life, Triple Dragon Prince, 4 Illyrian Reaver Archers, and interestingly enough, from Schnaz, 3 Archers with nothing like defending them. I'm curious about those Archers. I feel like they're just going to get run over. A fat kid at Resource, you just go for random shittery. That is one way of doing it. Guillaume's got a PhD in high elf builds. I know Guillaume plays a lot of the elves. I do know that. Imric gonna win? I don't think the bolt throwers are a good pick. I don't think the triple archers with nothing defending them is a good pick. Personally. I'm scared. I'm very scared. I'm what the hip youngins call petrified. Yeah, I covered the builds mostly. It's 5 Spearmen, Triple Shadow Warrior. Grace is coming down the stairs, so alright.
Yeah, I am.
She's talking to her sister. So I had the door open so Hazel could come and go while Grace was upstairs, but now she's down here. That's a little spooky. Anyway, Triple Dragon Princes, 4 Illyrian Reavers. Illyrian Reavers got some form of buff. I forget what it was. Was it just a cost decrease, or do they get stat buffs too? Because I remember a lot of people talking about them just being jacked now. The Mage of Life with Dwellers and Regrowth. Cool, cool. One thing I will say, when you have only expensive spells, I would probably cut the lore passive because you're not going to spam enough spells to really get use out of the Life Bloom, so probably don't take that. On the other side, we have Dwellers Blow and Earthblood and no Life Bloom. Interesting. That's fine if you intend on using Dwellers more than Earthblood. But it is funny that the side with the spammable spell doesn't have the lore passive, and the side with the expensive spells does. Or flank and leave them minus 100 gold to Zal. Still, 100 gold, that's actually pretty significant. As far as build goes, I actually think Yama's is probably favored. Probably. You have some form of front line that can slowly walk at the archers, and if the horsemen want to stop you, they're going to have to charge into spearmen, so you take those. Triple Dragon Princess is the core, and then Triple Shadow Warrior will probably outkite Illyrian Reavers, especially with dual Bolt Thrower support to force you in. The only thing to worry about is Imric. But if Imric sits right above Shadow Warriors, he's going to get dunked on. Their HP is worth quite a lot. I would say Life Bloom is worth it if you also had Earthblood, but not, I don't know. I'm scared about, like, having Life Bloom with Dwellers and Regrowth, because you're only going to cast, like, 3 spells this game. Even against Dragon Princess, Spears go pokey poke. Yeah. So I think Schnoz has an uphill fight against him. I hate Bolt Throwers in Game 3. Yeah, they're pretty trash, but they still serve a purpose of making sure that these Illyrian Reaver archers are going to have to move up into your Shadow Warriors. Can't just ignore them. Saber and artillery systems too fun to use in Game 2. The only artillery that across the board works well is Cathay, for some reason. Cathay artillery actually hits stuff. Bolt Throwers are waste here unless you want to screen Shadow Warriors with 7 cav, you'll get rolled on 2. Yeah. Though he does have triple Dragon Princes and Spearmen. Maybe he'll be okay. They're in single shot. I usually find single shot better than multi-shot. Multi-shot kind of blows. Imric's walking up. Schnauz is trying to dodge a lot. Make sure he doesn't take any fire from the Shadow Warriors. And basic archers are in range. They're firing on the Spearmen. And Silver Shields are doing all right for now. This is a little bit of what I was worried about from Guillaume. The Shadow Warriors are now going to counter fire, but they did take a good amount of damage. And Imric pops the Vuvuzela? Did I hear that right? That was weird. Okay, so the Star Lance is going. I think he canceled the Vuvuzela with the Star Lance. Which is, if he did that intentionally, that's smart because the Dragonhorn was not good there. There, that's a better use of it. Now you actually have stuff in melee. But using it when stuff wasn't even in melee yet was a little sus. We are getting a Dweller's Blow. It's attempting to catch 2 Shadow Warriors on the run, and it is going to do just that, doing really good damage to one and poking at the other a little bit. The damage over time will take care of it. And Guillaume's already lost about 2 Shadow Warriors to all of this, and his Dragon Princes are fighting alongside Imric, with Lord of Dragons popped on 1, giving it 4 and 20. Ha, 420. 420 melee stats, which is real bad. On the other side, we have Dragon Princes fighting 2 Dragon Princes and Spearmen, and getting shot by Bolt Throwers, not Bolt Throwers, Shadow Warriors. Not having a good time at all, so this is a good area for Guillaume, but this side was a disaster. The Shadow Warriors are getting entirely fucked up. That being said, the Illyrian Reavers aren't having a great day either, so both sides just trading all their skirmish capacity, and now you can see what I was talking about with the archers having no front line at all. Spearmen can just walk at them and force them to stop shooting at things. Schnoz is currently up on the damage value by a little bit, and his life mage is just fighting a Bolt Thrower crew that's entirely ignoring her. That's silly. Dragon Princes get rear charged by Imric. He does do fire damage, and they have fire resist, so meh, but they still don't love being curb stomped by a dragon. And this Archmage of Life is going to fuck right on out of here. She wants none of that sauce. She's out. Or is she? She gets stopped up by 1 Dragon Prince model and then turns around and decides, you know what, I'll just fight Imric. What could go wrong? A lot of things. A lot of things could go very wrong for you, my lady. She's going to try to leave now, but there are Dragon Princes in her way. She doesn't have a lot of mass. She has some for being an eagle, but not a lot. She is going to throw out a quick Dwellers Below and try and hurt the Dragon Princes on the backside. That'll go okay, because the friendly fire damage on Guillaume's own troops is minimal. Dwellers Below is a weird spell. Ecocaster ends up going for a goon attempt in front of Imric. Just fuck it, if I can't get away, neither will your mage. And now both mages are getting dunked on by superior forces. Archer's still falling back from Spearmen. Seems to be their lot in life, but Schnoz is up pretty heavily on the balance of power, and I would tend to agree. He has some skirmish cav left, some Dragon Princes left, but mostly it's a full health Imric. Unironically, full health Imric is probably going to try to carry this. Good snipe from Guillaume onto Schnoz's Mage of Life, though. That is a really good pick in this game, because then you can actually attempt to whittle down Imric over time. If you can, but at least he won't have healing coming for him. Balance of power evens out quite a lot when the mage routes, but she's gonna have to be chased. This Archmage of Life with the Eagle's gonna have to chase her down. Doesn't look like she is. And if she comes back, she can easily just regrowth herself and come back into this fight. Imrik's still full health too, as are these Dragon Princes. If there's another Dwellers Below in Guillaume's tank and he can finish off the last healthy Dragon Prince, that could be a way into this game. But I am fearful. Sound still plays? Yeah. Dat Dwellers on the Reaver Blob. Dwellers have gotten a lot of kills this game. Damage values are just about even, but I think Schnoz is in a commanding position with Imrik that healthy and the mage's back. I don't know. I don't know what can stop the Imrik man. Spearmen are catching up to archers eventually. Who's faster? Oh, no way. Do we have a desync? Looks like it's crashing. Archers are technically faster. They could keep running. Guillaume's dropped. You think Guillaume's gonna win at the moment? Really? What would he have won with? Yeah, there was some form of desync. I think Schnoz had it. It's not up to me to decide, though. Unless he lost all of his Dragon Princes. Yeah, Guillaume was out of Dragon Princes. Schnoz had one. Guillaume had like one at 1/3 HP. Because that health bar only tells you how many models are left alive, not how much health was on him. It was just a lot of Spearmen, which Imrik can kill. But we lost the Gamester. I don't know who that'll favor, if they'll just replay it. I don't know. But I do have my own game I'm supposed to be dealing with. Yo, yo. You ready? So I have to fight Warlord M. This is really late at night, 1:30 in the morning over here. Well, where I live, this isn't that late, sir. It's 8:30 here. You didn't see any tools for Imrik? Imrik was chilling. While I wait for my opponent to message me. Since we're waiting anyway. I just want to see that endgame state again. Rip Schnoz. Umbrella's messaging me. Isn't it past your bedtime, hubby? Nah, dude, it's only 8. Alright, so Mage Lady leaving, Mage Lady's back, Mage Lady runs over here, and the battle's about to crash. So here we are. Green has 2 almost dead Dragon Princes, but technically has healing for them. We have 1 healthy Bolt Thrower, the other one is literally about to die. Other than that, it's literally just Spearmen. For red, we have a full health Imrik, a caster who's back, 3 healthy archers who are faster than spearmen, so could keep running away until these Illyrian Reavers come peel them. Do have 3 Illyrian Reavers with decent ammo, but very low health. And we have 1 healthy Dragon Prince. I don't think it was a foregone conclusion, but I do think red had a pretty significant advantage. Yeah. It's up to Umbrella and the players if they want to replay it. I'm just a caster, or if Umbrella wants me to make the call. But I would say, like, since it's not a foregone conclusion, if the players are willing to play it, then sure. Otherwise, I would give Schnoz the win. It depends, because it is late at night for both of them, and it's a for-fun tourney. But if they both feel like playing, then they could for sure play it. But again, it's Umbrella's call. I think with that healthy-ish Dragon Prince, though, and then Imrik and a caster, they had everything they need to win that game. Don't know. I'm busy just trying to get a fight. Umbrella telling me that Warlord might have gone to bed as well. God damn it. No. No. I just want to fight somebody. Oh, boy. That's too funny. Coops! Coops! Alright, we're probably going to go spec Coops. Okay. Umbrella's asking if they're fine with a replay. I think that's a fine decision. It was like... I think it was Imrik favored, but not unplayable. For show. Yeah, and Umbrella's saying he thinks that there's still a chance for both players. Okay. Well, rather than spectating the High Elf mirror again with the same builds, we will move on to see Coops versus Phillips. And we'll see if my opponent ever appears. Umbrella Friday Night Fights. Phillips is not here yet. Okay, replay, you can change your builds if you choose. That seems fine. Brought mounted Yomo, which obviously does nothing versus barrier. Ooh, yeah. Not very horsey of you, dark or otherwise. Oh, that's what you're talking about, the horse thing, that I'm a dark horse, yeah. Winning the entire tourney by mysterious defaults. I just default my way through the tournament. All right. Coops and Philip are currently doing global bans. Philip is apparently joining in a minute. It's been a rough start. 30 minutes. I had an AFK opponent, a game that got cut off by a crash, and an AFK opponent. Anybody out here out there hiring clinician. I'm just gadding people. In a for-fun tournament, I'm just sniping them out. Everchicken advanced over Butcherbird, now he's going to fight Blood Penguin. Everchicken, I love you, but I think you're doomed. Nice job beating Butcherbird, though. Very nice. Everchicken does love his Zinch bird. Ha! Bird! Anyway, sorry. Butcher Bird. I am addressing Butcher Bird, and I am saying Everchicken likes his Zinch. Wow, Butcher Bird, Everchicken, and Zinch all in one sentence. That's a lot of birds going on. Oh boy. This is what we call stalling. I'm doing that right now. Stalling my ass off. What else to talk about? I need something safe. Something bland that won't get me in trouble for talking about, just to fill time. What about politics? Anybody see any good politics? I saw a good politics once. There was two men arguing on a street corner, and then one guy stabbed the other and said, "Get off my bakery." And I said, "That's politics. That is. That is." Coffee or tea? Tea. I already finished my mint tea, and now I'm working on Harvest Blend, which is pretty much apple cinnamon. He had a low health Chaos Warrior Halberds and Disc Lord with 30 versus 30% HP Lewin and super low health units. Yeah. Cathay is safe and planned. Trump's butt, Mitch is 7. Here's a topic. Human Boy, which religions are better than which ones? Because it has to be a competition. God forbid you just have your own religions. That's pretty good. That's a good meme. Looks like we have Coast Skaven. Alright. That's actually a fun matchup. It's pretty even. I have two different ways I really like to play this as Skaven. I think both are fun. One of them's better than the other. The Horned Rat is the only true god. Or is he false because he lies? Cancel culture, top 5 religions, race relations. These are a lot of safe topics here to talk about. Thigh ideology is the best religion. So far, Blueberry's in the lead. I think Blueberry has the best religion so far. I subscribe. I'll give that an upvote. Alright, Skaven Coast. You can see that I'm hovering over Coops, so I'm not hovering over the Skaven when I talk about this. Alright. The way I usually like to play it is either, if it's a flat map, 4 Jezzails, 2 dogs, both of them the magic damage variant, 4 Rat Ogres, fill with Skaven slaves, and then your Lord option would be Lord Skrulk, and any money you have left over you can spend on Night Runner Slingers. That's fine. Or, if it's a bumpy map, you can go with Skrull, basically take the same build, cut all 4 of the Jezzails, get 2 more dogs, get better infantry quality and more Night Runners. Slings, not the 360 variant slings. And then you just pike and shot push, but don't really engage in the artillery fight. It's not worth your time. You don't really need globes too much. Slingers will do just fine, and globes have a lot of friendly fire, so you'll kill your own front line. But the zombies aren't going to get through your front line as a Skaven very quickly. Whether you have slaves or clan rats, it doesn't matter. They're going to take forever to get through you. So globing them really isn't worth your time or your trouble. And globes are expensive, relatively. Like, 550 is cheap, sure. But if you go with, like, 4 globes versus Vampire Coast, that's 2,200 gold in globes for clearing out chaff. And the coast chaff is not at all what you're worried about, right? You're worried about gun bats, which Jezzails and slings do well against. Jezzail's better than slings, but again, if the map's bumpy, You're worried about cannons and or mortar spam. You're worried about crabs. You're worried about dogs. You're worried about depth guard, like those sorts of things. And globes only kill, out of everything I just listed that you're actually worried about, globes only kill depth guard. Okay. Cool. Jezzails, if you just walk at them, will outshoot the cannons by the time you get in range, unless you're playing on like fucking Cliff of Beasts or something. I don't know what you're doing there. But Jezzails are preferred. If the map's bumpy, you're just taking the archers. the slingers because of line of sight, but Giselles will pay for themselves in gold if you can shoot. Other than that, yeah. Slings still do fine versus depth guard. Yeah, they do fine. But they're also better against dogs. Because if the dogs charge your Night Runners, and I keep saying Night Runners specifically because they do okay against the scurvy dogs. So if you get charged by them, you could just fight back and then get your Rat Ogres or your dogs to countercharge the enemy dogs, and it's good. So you don't use the Night Runners as bait, you use them as a lose-lose situation. It's either the Vampire Coast leaves them the fuck alone, and they're going to do Night Runner things and just constantly sling pebbles into the vampire counts and kill them all, the coast, sorry. Or you charge them with your scurvy dogs and allow your scurvy dogs to get countercharged by wolf rats, because wolf rats do insane damage if they don't get charged. But if their dogs fuck around with your wolf rats forever, then your slingers are going to be unimpeded. So I don't know. I really like that methodology. I think it's very good. For the Giselles, you got to play a little differently because you cannot bait with your Giselles. They will instantly die. You just can't. So you actually have to protect them. You can't let anything get to them at all. But I don't know. I like this matchup. I think it's fun. Vaccines, you mean autism microchips? Pro or anti-scub? This is important. What's scub? What's scub? An unspecified but insignificant fictional substance which is perpetually the subject of hostile discussion. Basically, its meaning is the word argue over just argue. Huh. Yeah, I didn't know that was the thing. Alright, we're getting into game. I never looked at the Skaven build. Let's see what he brought. Oh, lordy. Okay. We have a build. In the history of builds, this is one of them. I need to think. I need to think on this. I need a second. Screen blocker? Yeah, I got it. Plague Monk's Sensor Bearer Rush. What the fuck? What is this? What's this doing here? It's the spine of the world. Andrew Tate. Scub is the Perry Bible Fellowship webcomic. Oh. Hi, Mossy. How you doing? Alright. So for the Skaven build, double Plague Monk Sensor Bearers, Plague Monks, the regular kind, Viction's Death Squad, Death Runners, double Assassin, both with Rival High Talisman, Slippery, and Assassin's Trophy, double Rat Ogre, so 4 total of them, then a whole bunch of Skaven Slaves, and a Grey Seer of Plague with the Dreaded 13th and a basic summon. Plus 2 Wolf Rats on the far side, both of which are the magic damage variant. Okay. On the other side, we have Morngulls and Scurvy Dogs. It looks like triple Morngull, quadruple Scurvy Dog. Okay, yep. Morngulls are not standard here, but they're not, like, they're not Bigfoot. You see them from time to time. 5 Pistol Mobs, a couple Fellbats, 1 Depth Guard, Count Noctilus, and a Vampire Captain of Death. With just Spirit Leech. And Noctilus has Heal and a Summon. Okay. Vampires versus the rats on the ship, but it's on land for some reason. Versus the rats on the ship. I see. I fucked that up for a second. I am very skeptical of Philip's army. I have seen Plague Monk Sensor Bearers do well. I can't get them to do well, but I've seen them do well. But in the current, there's 2 problems here. The current meta, explosion damage is extremely ridiculous, so seeing bomber bats or bomber mobs would not be atypical. So I worry that these guys are just completely fresh fish. They're 1,000 gold worth of dead bodies. Thankfully, there are no bombs in Koops' army, so that'll be okay. Part 2. I don't know how great they're going to bump and grind. They only have 10 armor and 25 melee defense. So even basic zombies, like, they'll do fine. but basic zombies will get some damage back on them. And with no globes, no slingers, no Jezzails, no nothing, these Plague Monk Scissor Bears are going to have to kill all of the infantry that exists in the enemy army, which again, Koops doesn't have a lot of, but he didn't know what Koops was bringing. So that's why I'm critiquing the build in general, not against his opponent. Against his opponent, I'm still thinking about how this is going to go, but it isn't looking too bad. Koops doesn't have bombs, which would fuck up these Sensor Bears. He doesn't have a massive amount of deckhand mobs, which would eventually attrition down these Sensor Bears without Poison Wind or Night Runner support, so they might do okay. I am worried the Morngulls are going to Raffle Stomp over the Skaven army. There's not a lot to deal with them. Rat Ogres could do okay, but they usually need to outnumber the Morngulls, and it's 3 versus 4. And also the Rat Ogres are going to have other stuff too, and also the Rat Ogres are going to get a shot in the butt. Also, no Poison Wind or Slings for the Depth Guard means you're going to fight them 1v1. The Plague Monk Scissor Bears might do fine because they do armor-piercing damage. They might do fine. I don't think they'd win it, but they would do well. I don't think they're going to get to fight the Depth Guard while they're both at full health, though. I think the Depth Guard are going to walk in the late game at full health, and these guys will be like two-thirds HP missing, probably. All right, dogs are sprinting straight out, realizing that there was literally no front line for these pistols at all. They're just going for it, and that is a pretty good shout out from Philip. Just charging straight into the gullet of the beast. Koops is setting up a flank, but there's nothing to flank back there. This army has no ranged units. It's just a full Skaven balls out melee rush. And they've already crushed through. One of the pistol mobs is already crumbling. One's almost dead as well. And the other 3 are currently locked up in melee combat. Noctilus is stuck in the middle of Rat Ogres and 2 Assassins as a Wraith Storm starts pummeling their little rat bodies. Rat Ogres do need to spread out. There's too many of them clumping up on Noctilus. We've talked about this before on the channel, but it's like only 5 total Rat Ogres can touch the Noctilus model at any point in time. So having, you know, what is this? 45 plus 3, 48 Rat Ogre models all crowding on Noctilus is not really going to pan out. Sensor Bears slam through the front line. Skaven are slightly up on damage value, but they are very much up on, like, unit trades, because already the Coast have lost 4 units-ish. Morngulls are starting to come in now. Dogs are also here, but they need to get a rear charge off and fast, otherwise they're just going to become the new front line, and that won't really work too great for them. Noctilus is still alive. We might get Spirit Leeches soon. Doesn't look like just yet, though, as the Assassins are... Ooh, one of them got taunted. Okay, that's what that was. I was wondering if he was using his Rival High Talisman or something. Dogs and bats committing to the fight, but there's a lot of harassment tools for, like, no globes or slingers for them to harass at all. And here come the Morngulls, the real carries of this build, plus the Depth Guard. That's where this is going to get... It's going to get a little spooky. It's nice and easy to bully a bunch of pistol mobs in melee. Yeah, you did that. But how are you going to deal with these Morngulls? It's a real question. Spirit Leeches have started. Looks like one of them is just hitting a Rat Ogre. Probably want to focus that on the Assassins of the Grace here, rather than the Rat Ogres, but we'll see. All 4? Are these all 4 Rat Ogres in here? I see 3. Where's the 4th one? Or was he already dead? I don't know. A shit ton of the Rat Ogres are still in one spot around Nocti. It looks like he overcasted. Or was it a regular summon? No, it just didn't happen. Okay, alright. I think he either got knocked over mid-cast or it did that bug where it just doesn't show up. Dreaded 13th summon onto the Depth Guard doesn't do as much damage as it used to do in Warhammer 2, and that's probably for the best, but there are still halberds here for the Depth Guard to fight. They're armor piercing. It's a summon. It'll do some decent damage. Meanwhile, Morngulls and dogs are fighting, but the Coast are very, very far down on damage value, and they just plummeted in the damage value. I think the Skaven got a sudden leap ahead when all those pistol mobs officially died. But yeah, the Skaven Rush pulling it out. Dread 13 still hits harder than an overcasted Foot of Gork. Why do I believe that? Foot of Gork is one of the coolest spells of all time that still sucks. Spirit Leeches are getting cast on the Assassins now, but this is what should have been happening. Double Assassins getting private time with Count Noctilus, and they are beating the shit out of him. Rat Ogres have run away. Their health is low, but it won't matter this late in the games. We have 1 healthy Morngull. And that's about it for healthy units for the Coast. If Noctilus dies, army loss is going to hit for sure. And the Vermintide cometh. Ooh, Victron's Death Squad is going to lower his armor from 95 to like 42. Ah, 48. Whoops, I did math bad. Yeah, that's a bad time. Army losses has hit the coaster down. The ballsy Skaven rush of Clan Moors is triumphant. That was very ballsy. Pistol mobs, a lot of people in my Discord have been talking about them recently. I don't know what all the fuss is about. Apparently they're like super strong, but I haven't gotten to play against them too much to really figure out what's going on. They were not ready for dogs and rat ogres to slam straight into their face, though. That is for sure. Why did CA give Zinch barriers? I don't know. Horned Rat Triumphant, yes. Didn't expect the rush. Yeah, that's a hard build to expect. It's a wild build. No one expects the Skaven Inquisition. Got him. Alright. I still have not received word from my opponent. I think he went to bed. At this point, I am probably just gonna throw... I'm just gonna throw a win in the column, and if he shows up and says, "What the fuck, lad?" I'm gonna say, "Okay, I'm sorry." So I'll go fight Philip. Here's where we're at. Oops, don't join that. Go away. Where were we? It's the BBB Discord. Alright, what map am I doing? The Stomping Grounds. Alrighty. Wow, I'm doing great tonight. Smashing through the competition. Slamming through them. Game code invalid. Why does it say game code invalid? Oh, I think he highlighted the space. Alright, I'll give it another second because I just invited him and I'd hate for him to like join as I leave. Then I'll make another one. Failed to host game. That's starting off really well. Nurgle, no balls. I don't have any balls because I hate Nurgle. He's a pooper. I'm just happy to be here. Hey, KV, how you doing? Global bands? Grand Cathay and Warriors of Chaos. Fuck that noise. Not facing those shitters. Don't do it, Philip. What if they just banned Hellstriders? How would Warriors of Chaos Slanesh fare? Not well. I mean, Warriors of Chaos would be totally fine, but Slanesh would be probably C or D tier without Hellstriders. Probably. Alright, Philip's thinking about his global bans. Skaven and Dark, god damn it! God damn it. He took out my rats! He took out my fucking rats! Oh, he just kneecapped him. This is okay. Alright, he said he's sorry, that's fine. That's fine. So, vampire counts are up, Tomb Kings are up. Those are options here. Those are real options. Skaven and Dark Elves, Grand Cathay, and Warriors of Chaos is out. Oh god. Tzeentch, Slanesh, vampire counts. What are we doing? What are we doing? What's even happening here? Alright, I picked my faction. I'm not going to tell you what it is in case Philip's here among us. He can snipe my build, but god damn it, he can't snipe my faction. Ogres, my lord. Lizardmen versus dwarves. Let's go. The thick lizzies. Fuck yeah, it's Lizardmen. Alright. Do I have a build saved? Yep. What is it? Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. That's a pretty good build. I like it. So we have a Rev Crystal for some healing. Oh, this isn't Fruit Legal anymore, but we're playing on the BBB rules, so it's fine. I'd have to cut a Stegodon, because we can only have 4 single entities now, but... Stegodon for anti-infantry, armor-piercing, good charge animations. Should we put up a poll for classic maps versus the cool maps for the finals? I'd probably just do the cool maps. Yeah. Why not? But, Stegodon for the good charge animations, anti-infantry, armor piercing. Bestowing with the Rev Crystal to do healing things. That one's pretty self-explanatory. A basic Bestildon, so it's only 650 gold for more armor piercing and a shit ton of armor. Red Crested Skink Chief, because I just fucking love this guy. I think he's great for how cheap he is. He has armor piercing and anti-large. Heaven's Caster, because Comet and Lightning Bolt are both very, very good against dwarves. We have Razordons for the late game to kill Thoric or some other random shit. I don't know, they're just generally good. A couple Saurus, a bunch of Red Crested Skinks, and then Feral Kobold spam. It's a very wide build, but it's gonna do fine. So waiting for modders to come up with a map that looks like a tabletop. Skybox would have to resemble a hobby shop or something. Toy Soldiers feel. That would actually be kind of fun. Toy Soldiers was also a good game. Anti-large versus dwarves. The anti-large is wasted, but his armor piercing is what I wanted him for. Plus 55-45 melee stats, and Warrior's Crest, and Opal Amulet, and this guy in total is 900 gold. Also, the anti-large still works versus killing Thoric, so yeah. Like, I think the anti-large isn't ideal, but it's not like I can take it off of him. And everything else he has is stuff I want. How to deal with Slayers? Razordons can do that. Saurus Warriors can do that. And the filthy tide of unwashed bodies can also do that. Anti-large, anti-lord. See, he gets it. Did that guy just scream Sasuke? Alright, I heard Sasuke. Alright, Philip. I hope I win this so I can play my goddamn Skaven tonight. Don't you fucking ban my Skaven. Alright, let's do this. Come on, dwarves. Show me what you got. Triple cannon? That'll be a pain in the dick. You guys hide behind this rock formation until the late game. I gotta deal with those cannons first. You guys get in the woods, hide there until late game. I gotta deal with those cannons first. Ow. You get in the woods, I'll deal with the cannons. That's also a crapload of thunderers. Okay. You guys are having pathing issues with the giant rock, aren't you? You guys are also doing a whole thing. Alright, we are getting into the woods. Where the Razordons can stalk. They have hide in the forest. Why aren't they hiding? They're in the forest. Let me hide. Hey, let me hide. Bruh, I'm in the fucking forest. Let me hide. God damn it. Fuck this game. I hate this game. Are you being serious right now? I saw them hide. My lord walked through here, and he didn't run into this shit. My lord went invisible for a little bit. What's your excuse on that one, huh? CA? You bitches? Why can't you fucking hide? Oh my god, I hate this game. Juke. Alright, you guys come in here. You're doing great. You're doing great. Razordons, I think it's time to make a little bit of an appearance. Why can't you hide in the fucking forest? The mega tilt. The tilt is unreal. Oh, we be tilting. There's a rune of wrath and ruin. I feel betrayed. Alright. We'll just fuck off like we meant to. As if we meant to do it the whole time. So we lost my Rev Crystal for free, just because of reasons. That comet should hit, get their leadership low. You guys gonna fire, or what's going on over there? Alright, we're doing our best. Red Crested Skink Chief is giving Thoric the business. Aren't you glad he has anti-large now? Go around him. You guys are busy being idiots, so I'll just let you keep being idiots. You guys are busy being idiots, so I'll just let you keep being idiots while you go deal with that. Red Crested Skink Chief, just chase him. Just chase him to the ends of the earth. We're doing alright. Rev Crystal's back, baby! Let's go! Even though we can't hide in the fucking forest, like this guy can. I'm gonna walk over here and show you how it's done, you big piece of shit. Oh my god, he actually can't hide in the forest. He just doesn't have the ability. So the Razordons couldn't hide in the forest because it was being stupid. My Healy Crystal wasn't hiding in the forest because it just like literally can't for no reason. Alright, you guys kill that. You guys move in. You guys keep killing Dwarf Warriors. As is your birthright. You pop this. Go find Thoric. Go find Thoric. Those Thunders are gonna come back. There's not a whole lot I can do about that at the moment. You guys come over here. My feral cold ones rampaged again. I wonder if I'll ever get them back. Let's come over here. We have this faux show. Let's drop that there. Alright. Went about as well as we could expect. Do that. You pop the opal amulet and hang on for a little bit. Feral cold ones, chase some things for fun. Y'all come with me. Those thunders are just gonna have to deal with themselves. I would love to have my rampaging units back eventually, please. That would be very nice. I would love it if rampaging wasn't always permanent. That would in fact feel very cool and very fun. Can I have my fucking rampaging units back, please? I kind of have plans for them. I need them to do shit, like kill these fucking thunderers. Today! Alright, you finally got your heal off. Good for you. Took you 55 years. Alright. I'm pretty sure we have this. Drop a lightning bolt on these assholes. We do have 2 Razordons who are just totally chilling. Shoot Thoric. Except for you. You don't shoot Thoric. You shoot these guys. Routing off some stuff. You're doing great. Oh, hey! Hey! Hey, how's it feel to have your dick in your hand, you stupid fucking velociraptors? You pieces of shit! Oh, okay. Now that I yelled at you on stream, now you'll pay attention. Assholes. Alrighty. So we have Razordons, who are all gonna shoot at Thoric for fun. Everybody go chase stuff that isn't Thoric, because I don't care about him. Razordon should be able to finish that asshole. Or can they? You figuring it out? You figuring out how to shoot, buddy? You gonna shoot, buddy? You doing it? You're doing it? You're doing so good? Who's doing so good? Who dropped all their attack orders? Did you drop all your attack orders? Did you? Did you drop all your attack orders? Because you're a stupid piece of shit? Did you drop all your attack orders like a stupid piece of shit? I bet you did. I bet you dropped all your attack orders because you're a stupid piece of shit. Fucking Razordons, man. Oh, those Slayers killed my lord. That's what the Razordons were supposed to do. Look at the damage. That's what the Razordons were supposed to do. But they dropped all their stupid attack orders like stupid, dumb bitches. Thank you for Gatling gunning Thoric down. 50 years too late, but you did it. I hate you guys. Fuck you. Group up, group up, group up, group up! Group up! You get what you fucking deserve. Greetings from the man with the difficult first name. Hey, Manuel. How you doing? How you doing? Rev Crystal's King Chief paid for himself, and he didn't even get the healing in time, and then he died. Whoops. Rev Crystal got mega fucked because I thought I could hide in the woods and it could not. Razordons did fine. They were around. I had tons of ammo left in the late game, so they were going to be just fine. Heaven's Catchers did well. Red Crested Skinks did amazing. Feral Cold Ones did amazing. I like this build a lot. Saurus also did quite well. Thoric Thundercock did well. His only Slayer did nice. Triple Cannon did alright at first, but then they just didn't kill enough stuff before it got to them. Thunders are really good. Dwarf Warriors were pretty solid, and Miners Blast and Charges are always a staple pick. But, yeah. Warhammer 3 Triacne can't be hidden. Oh, you can't hide in it. Yeah, yeah. Top 10 anime betrayals. Yeah, fuck those things. I liked the build. Maybe another Slayer if you can find the money. One less cannon? If only the Razordons knew how to shoot. Those little punks, man. Those little punks. Alright, there's not another battle ready for us just yet, so I'm gonna go to the replay and watch those dumbasses. I'll tell Blood Penguin to wait for me, or Ever Chicken. I'll message both of them. Wait for, well, I don't want to like, if I message both of them, they're going to be in a game and they're not going to see it until they're done with the game, so I'll just wait. Alright. So top 10 enemy betrayals is this fucking forest. So look, he's not stalked. He walks into the forest. Stalked. Okay, so the forest works, right? Human Boy says, as he piles in a Razordon hunting pack and his Bastildon, which isn't hidden, to be fair, but these guys have hide in forest. And they're not hidden. And I try to move them around, and they're still not hidden. And that fucking Red Crested Skink Chief lied to me, that piece of shit! So then they just run for the hills. Alright, that's enough of that, though. That's enough fun. Alright, we corner camp for a bit. We come up. I thought only big SEM monsters can't hide in forests. I mean, I guess. Alright, we get here. You guys have fire at will on. Tons of targets. And your dick's in your hand. And that's that for quite a while. That's pretty cool. It's good fire at will you have on. Alright, I give you orders to fire. You immediately drop your attack orders because you're a piece of shit! Why did you drop your attack orders already? Whatever, I give you new ones to go attack the cannon, but you had attack orders for a second, and then you dropped it because you're an asshole! Alright, I tell you to attack the stupid cannon. You fire off a volley, which is actually pretty good for you. And then you drop your attack orders again! Why do you drop your attack orders? Why? Why do you drop your attack orders so much? Just shoot! You're shooting at random shit. I told you to shoot at the cannon. What is wrong with you? Schnoz and General Spaz are about to play. They haven't played yet? Okay, I'll message Spaz while I watch my shitty assholes not fire. I would have assumed that they'd be playing by now. You started. And they drop their attack orders. Like assholes. They Gatling gun down my own feral cult ones. Doing like a quarter of their health. Oh, very funny. I mean, when they fire, they do really good damage. You can see why I took them. When they actually fire, yeah, they do a shitload. Just got done with Wish Soldier Surgery, Goji. I hope you're doing alright, man. That sounds like it's painful. I'm sorry. Dowie height creates mad line of sight issues. I guess. Alright. Then they fire at some stuff. They do some pretty good damage. And at this point, we've got it. And then they don't shoot. And then they get obstructed. And I tell them to shoot at Thoric. And they don't do anything. And then they don't do anything. Yeah. Razordons are silly. I'm watching land battles? Fuck yeah. All right, we have a game. General Spaz and Schnoz have not started just yet. I don't see it. What lobby code? But we did it. We prevailed with Lizardmen versus the Dwarves, and I will maybe get to play my Skaven, unless whoever fights me in finals fucking bans him. I swear to God. Just let me play my damn rats. I just want to play my rats. Like, it's not even just that rats are my best faction. They're my best faction because they're my favorite, and I just play the shit out of them over and over again for 3 years now. I just play a ton of Skaven. And now people just ban it against me. It makes me sad. Coops, I hope you get your Skaven. Just for you, Coops, I'll make a Poison Wind Globe box. Because of the kindness you have shown me, I must shove it in your face. 1, 2, 3. All right, we in. Boom. TY. Schnoz is now on Dark Elves versus Skaven! Yeah! It's a Skaven kind of night. It's a Skaven kind of night. Let's go, dude. Oh, and this is a build from General Spaz. This is a build. This is a build. I don't know about this. I'm very scared, but this is a build. And he's ready. He's locking it in. I love this guy. This guy's great. On Schnoz's side, he's also coming together with a build. I refuse to elaborate further. Have you considered being a prop at Skaven and just cheating? Play them even if they ban them. Skaven kind of night, just not for hummus. True. Tom Bombadil, you're in time? You are in time! It's good to have you, sir. We have 34 viewers right now. If any of you aren't subscribed and you're just chilling, subscribe, come on. This is great content. I get mad at units that don't work. I yell at people while they play video games, and then when I get to play video games, I yell at people for not letting me play the video games I want to play. Oh, I don't want to fight Blood Penguin in finals. Actually, I do. I love Blood Penguin, and I love fighting against Blood Penguin, but he's going to kick my ass. I'm going to get dumpstered. Let's go. Double Doom Wheel, neither of which is Ick-Claw. I think this is real rough. This is a bad time to be a Doom Wheel. Doom Wheels do 0 damage. They are trash. They're trash units. Now, Human Boy, why is Ickit so good? Because Ickit's good and he happens to be on a Doom Wheel. A Doom Wheel gives him health, armor, mobility, and mass. Things Ickit loves. Ickit on a Doom Wheel is incredible. Doom Wheels without Ickit, you have armor, mobility, mass, movement speed. But for what? They're not gonna do anything. They're just gonna bump around. Your stream has more Tom Bombadil, the entire Jackson trilogy. Talk about making the big time. Fuck yeah. So, we do have double Doom Wheel. It's a good source of terror, it's good armor, but against Dark Elves, they have a lot of armor piercing, so I am very, very big scared. I'm the biggest scared. Double Death Runner is fine, 4 Rat Ogres is excellent, Skaven Slave Spears and Clan Rats is also totally fine. Aside from that, we have a Gracier of Plague on a Bell with the Dreaded 13th and a Vermintide Summon, Unholy Clamor, double Assassins, both with Rival Hide Talisman, Assassin's Trophy, and Slippery. Overall, the build is not that bad. I don't believe in the Doom Wheels. I am extremely concerned and scared. Dowie greater than elves? Mitchell Wagner, I think you're right. I think you're right. Dowie greater than elves from Epic Defender? I think you're right. I think you're right. Yeah. Yeah! I can get behind this. Yeah! Dwarves rock! On the other side, for the Dark Elves, we have... Oh no. 4 Dark Rider repeater crossbows. Those are some dead doom wheels. Say it with me, kids. Those are some dead doom wheels. Aside from that, 4 Dark Riders backing them up, 1 Shade, a Manticore, a single Harpy, a Deathcaster in the sky with Fate of Yuna and Spirit Leech. We have Malice Darkblade with all of his normal shit. Bleak Swords and Dread Spears across the front line. That is it. So when is this turning into a hot tub stream? I'd enjoy watching hubby angrily splash around when his units don't work. True. If this is fruit, then it's not really legal. No, this is the BBB rules. Any faction is better than dwarves and their stupid boxes. What? What? Where is this dwarf hate coming from, Coops? What the fuck? What have dwarves ever done to you? For legal reasons, this is a joke. Dwarves are a divisive faction. So are Skaven. So are elves. When I play Skaven and like some people get really mad, they're like, "Oh, such a bullshit faction." I look them right in the eyes and I say, "I get it, bro." Like, I understand. I love my rats, but I can understand when people don't like rats. Dwarf box greater than Skaven box? Oh, loopy. That is a falsehood. So as far as this game's gonna go, the Skaven are relying on double Death Runners to cleave through the front line, which they will, to be fair. But a lot of your funds are locked up in these Doom Wheels that are going to be fresh fish for the Dark Rider repeater crossbows, and I don't know what the Skaven can do to really catch those repeater crossbows. They're faster than everything on the Skaven roster right now, because there's no Wolf Rats. So they should be free and clear to shoot as they please. I think the Skaven will do very well at first, and then slowly but surely lose the game by getting kited. I'm predicting that'll be what happens here. Because, well, this Dark Elf front line is going to have a terrible fucking time. Don't get me wrong. This build is going to destroy these Dread Spears like nobody's business. It's just after that, I think it's going to get a little fucked for the Skaven. And this is the second Skaven rush we've seen today with no Poison Wing Globes or weapons teams of any kind, just raw manpower getting chucked at the front line. Dark Elves are going to send in their Dark Riders to support the front line. I think that's a little over ambitious, and we even have some Skaven Slave Spears who are going to catch the Dark Rider repeater crossbows. Their flag isn't following them, so it could be that Schnauz doesn't see them coming. But on the other side, we do have repeater crossbows largely uninhibited. And repeater crossbows are also going to be really good versus the Grey Seer. Repeater crossbows might just carry this entire game. We'll have to see. Dread Spears across the front line are all dying a horrific, horrible, terrible death, though. They are not having a good time as Spirit Leeches and armor-piercing missiles crash into the Grey Seer, sending him towards an untimely grave. Also, assassins, doing assassin things. Currently, killing Malice Darkblade, who also has half armor due to the Weeping Blades of the nearby Death Runners, and their overlapping Rival Hide Talismans did make him have a very bad time. Now, Malice does have healing if he can find a safe fight to just sit in for a bit, or if he pops his transformation, obviously he goes back to full HP. But it's not having a great time, so the double assassins so far doing well. Dark Riders did get caught up in the Doom Wheels, and these Shades are just trying to find a home that isn't being overrun by rats, and I can understand that. Currently, Skaven are in a pretty good position on the battlefield, and they're slightly ahead on the balance of power. I agree with all of these things. All of these things are correct. All of these things are true. But we did say it would go very well for them at first, didn't we? It's all about how it goes after this point that I'm very concerned. Big route here for the Dark Elves if they can chase off these Rat Ogres and such. It looks like the Rat Ogres are actually just terror routing, not naturally routing, so they will be back. Malice is getting real low, and he might want to transform soon. Otherwise, we've seen the tragedy we have seen befall many a Malice Darkblade in that he routes or dies before he gets to transform. It's not a guarantee. It's not an automatic ability. It's something you actually have to click on while he is still alive and not routing. Shades get caught by the Doom Wheel and the Rat Ogres, as we are not shocked. They are infantry after all. But the Grey Seer is going down as these Dark Riders just take their day out on him, and the Death Runners catch up to these guys, but they could get shot in the side. Doesn't look like those Dark Riders are actually going to do that, though. They're just going to fuck off, which is fine. Malice, transform, do it! Yeah! He popped transform before he died. All right. And vengeance time. Skaven slaves and the Death Runners take a whole bunch of damage from his explosions, and now he is just running around doing running around things. Spirit Leech onto the Grey Seer as well, really trying to finish them off as the Skaven have mass breaks elsewhere. Dark Elves are suddenly ahead on the balance of power as their lord went from almost dead to full HP. Now, again, he is slowly but surely killing himself this entire time. And that Feral Manticore has been rampaging for 35 years, so we'll see if it ever comes back to this battlefield, but my sources say it will not. Harpies getting in the way, blocking the shots for Mr. President, the Doom Wheel. They forgot what team they're on briefly. And we have a Dreaded 13th summon that catches 2 Dark Riders standing still. Schnoz is going to have to pull them forwards, which is an awkward angle to run away, but currently they're sitting in halberds. This could be a game-winning play if they sit there, but they are going to get away. They're going to get away. The Dark Elves are slipping and sliding, and somehow these fucking shades are back. Are there 2 shades? And I just didn't see this one, or did this one actually get away from that with this much health? Another Spirit Leech onto the Grey Seer, really trying to take him down. None of the armor-piercing missiles have been able to find their way to him for quite a while. Doomwheel currently getting shot by the Dark Riders, but its animations carried it away from some of the missiles, but more of the missiles are still coming. The Assassins just fucked off and left Malice in the middle of some Death Runners and Slaves. That's probably fine. You don't really need to duel them anyway, you just need to run away. Do lizards count as furries? No, those are called Scalies. Entirely different thing. What is the spell for Dark Elves? It's just Spirit Leech and Fate of Buna. Yeah. Grey Seer's down to 200 HP, 0 leadership, he's almost dead. Manticore stopped rampaging, so it is back. It could come over here and help out. Grey Seer's down to 93 health, and the Sorceress is really trying to finish him off, but I think that's an overcommitment, as now she's surrounded by Death Runners, down to 20 armor and 30 melee defense. She's gonna have a real bad time. She needs to get out of here if she can. Malice is still killing Death Runners. He's doing his best out there. And the Grey Seer is dead. Big loss for the Skaven, as one, it's their caster, but you know, who cares about that? What we care about is the leadership. Really enjoying Malice dying before turning into a demon. Sarkhan must be so pissed. Fuck you, Malice! Let me out of here! Anyway, repeater crossbows are doing what we talked about. The Doom Wheels are now starting to have a bad time when they actually get time to sit and shoot. Though a lot of these are doing friendly fire, which is a bit unfortunate. Terror routing Dark Riders are just going to run straight off the edge of the battlefield, though so are the Doom Wheels. Sarkhan is taking a fight against both of the Assassins right now, and Dark Elves are very far up on the balance of power. If Malice dies, maybe this gets a lot better for them, but you do have what we talked about before with 3, 4, yep, all 4 of the repeater crossbows are still fine. They have good amounts of ammo, good amounts of health, good amounts of models. There's nothing left that can chase them anymore. The Doom Wheels are both routing, so they're going to get chased off the map. The Shades are even okay. So then, like, our 2 Assassins and some meager-ass Death Runners and Radogers really going to chase down all these Dark Riders, or the Dark Riders just going to kite you for the rest of the game? And I do think that the Dark Riders are going to do that. The Doom Wheels were a bold choice. The full Skaven Rushed worked better than you would think, but I think the Doom Wheels were a weak link in it. Dark Elves will advance. Revenge for the Coops. As for the Doom Wheels, 500 and 500 value, didn't quite pay for themselves. Assassin did the absolute work of the gods. Death Runners and Radogers did okay, but didn't quite pay for themselves, and Skaven Slaves ran around. The other side, Malice did well. Spirit Leech Caster did just fine. Shades never really got an opportunity to shoot. Repeater crossbows didn't get as much value as I would think they did. Like, they just missed a lot of shots, but they had plenty of ammo left, I guess. Other than that, Radogers, Manticore, Dark Riders routed some stuff off. Dark Riders proved to be the MVP here. GG indeed. All right, Schnoz, you wanted to go to bed, but you don't get that privilege. I invited Blood Penguin. We're going to the semifinals. So it's Schnoz versus Blood Penguin to see who will fight me, best of 3, and then we'll call it a night. Swap Doom Wheels for Gutter Runners. Yeah, Gutter Runners are solid. I don't love them versus Dark Elves, though. It feels like Dark Riders just run them down and trade up. And Dark Riders can have shields. That, and then when Gutter Runners run out of ammunition, they get stuck in melee and get fucked up. I don't know. I think they're fine. I just don't think they're incredible here. Really, what? Cool Umbrella. You think Dark Riders beat... You think Gutter Runners beat Dark Riders melee? Yes, but not cost effectively. Like, they'll take more damage than it's worth. Because the Dark Riders are going to get the charge, right? If both units are already in melee at 100% health, no one gets charge bonus, then yeah, Gutter Runners will slap them into the dirt, but that's not usually how that's going to go. Usually, Dark Rider's going to get a charge on you. And again, Gutter Runners will win, but your unit's almost twice as expensive, so it's not like going to win that convincingly. Loyamo's an issue? Yeah. I'm not trying to shit talk Gutter Runners. I just don't think that they're like the way to go in this matchup. But they can be. It's not how I like to play. Gutter Runners in general are solid. They're underrated for sure, but I don't think that they can carry that hard against Dark Elves. The Pengu of Blood is on his way. Do not worry, friends. Telling General Snaz that chat approved of his build. I will defer to your Skaven knowledge. I absolutely love Gutter Runners when I use Skaven. Yeah, Umbrella, I could see that. Because you're a greenskin main normally, so you're pretty good with like skirmish stuff. I'm trash with skirmish things. I'm trash with skirmish things. Gutter Runners are fine. I run into the issue I sometimes run in with General Skirmish Cav, though, where I can't get them to shoot. Like, I'm being extreme for comedic purposes, but it gets across the point of how I feel. Where, like, I'll tell Gutter Runners, hey, we're versus vampire counts. There's zombies right in front of you. You have Fire at Will on. Shoot the Cryptors. Got it, boss. Shoot the zombies. No. Okay, turn Fire at Will off so you only shoot at who I tell you to. Now, shoot at the Cryptors. Got it, boss. Shoot at the zombies. What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay. Turn guard mode on. Skirmish mode off. Fire at Will off. All of these things off. Put the Cryptors are in range. They are in range right now. The zombies are also in range. Fire at the Cryptors. Got it, boss. We fired at the zombies. Why do you keep firing at the goddamn zombies? Shoot at the Cryptors. Got it, boss. We're out of ammo. Fuck you. That's how I feel about Gutter Runners. But if they're isolated and they can't possibly shoot the wrong target, yeah, Gutter Runners are great. I like to pair a Gutter Runner with poison with a Night Runner. I've just been burned too many times by them. All right, we have Bretonnia for Schnoz versus Khorne of Blood Penguin. I have not seen this matchup ever. Here I go with 3 Cold One anti-cav chariots, front by Lance and Malekith. All right. Firewall definitely doesn't toggle as intended. They're tricky. I like to pair them with Red Ogres and Dogs or Brood Horrors. Yeah, they're better on the flanks than they are like actually being a traditional skirmish unit, because they just don't aim at what I want them to aim at. Or like if a Lord is hovering directly over them, like directly over them, and I tell them to fire, they won't fire. And then the Lord will start to move away and they'll fire like all around him, but just not hit him. I don't know. They've been really inconsistent. This is rough for Bretonnia? Yeah. Yeah, it feels like it. They're going to have to bring Questing Knights for the armor piercing. I don't know. We'll see what Schnoz can do. I think this one just might be a toughie. The toughie that's a bit scruffy. Crumbling Cliff, Empty Gut Valley, and Forest of Bone is what the finals maps are. All right. All right. Okay. I outsmarted myself against Penguin in the first round. It was Khorne greenskins, wasn't it? Did you just take 2 rogue idols and call it a day, or what? Double blessed trebuchets. I don't think trebuchets are going to get good value here or ever. This is a wild schnoz build. You didn't take 2? Oh. I was like, he'll definitely prep against double rogue idol. He did not. Oh. Yeah, double rogue idol is... If they swing, it's OP. But man, do they love not swinging. Rogue idols love 2 things in this world. Lady rogue idols and not swinging. I rephrase that. Why do rogue idols never cheat on their wives? Because they don't swing. Also, hi.
Don't cheat on me.
I'm not. I'm joking about a unit with bad model animations, so it never completes attacks and we hate it. I won't. Hey.
Hi.
This is my 3rd glass of tea. What if I overdose on tea?
Give you a little 1-2.
Give me a little 1-2. How was playing with Liv?
Good.
How was Stardew?
Good.
Was it magical?
Uh-huh.
That's good. What you gonna do now?
I'm gonna watch some TV.
Not play cattails?
I don't know.
What? We love cattails.
Mm-hmm. We do love cattails.
I was gonna play cattails after the stream if I'm not going to bed.
Oh, okay.
Though I might have to go to bed. Because it's actually still going.
How long is your stream?
I don't know. There's maximum 4 games left, so probably get done around 11. And then I gotta go to bed because I gotta work tomorrow morning. That sucks. Then I can't play cattails.
You could. You just might regret it tomorrow.
I gave Hazel her broccoli. She loves it.
I see that. Hazel, you can't stay in there. I mean, she could.
I don't give a shit.
Okay. Well, you have to open the door if she doesn't want to be in there. Which I have a feeling when I close it, she's not going to be.
Yeah.
Oh, here she comes. Yeah, bring your love. Bring your love broccoli. Good. Yeah.
Thanks for tea, Bubs. Alright, we're back. Rogue idols or the Luminarchs of the Greenskins? Yeah. What's hotter, Lady Rogue idols or the River Troll Hag? Lady Rogue idols. They thick. With Dwellers, the Fae is pretty OP, but you didn't have no more magic resist, so versus demons is like paper. Yeah, the Fae just gets wrecked these days, which I'm kind of fine with. Schnoz has been good. Schnoz has been grinding his ass off. He's an up-and-coming player. Focusing in on this game, done memeing around with Grace to get us through the loading screen. We have Knights Errant, Knights of the Realm, Knights of the Realm, Knights of the Realm, the Questing Knights, ROR that has anti-large along with armor piercing, and more Knights of the Realm, so it's just Knight spam. We have 4 Skirmish Cav, Mounted Yeoman Archers, 1 Peasant Mob. We have a Damsel of Life with Dwellers Below and Earthblood, and then in the sky, a Paladin and Alberic de Baudelaire. On the other side, versus all this cavalry, is a single Skull Crusher of Khorne. Then we have 1 Chaos Knight with Lances, 2 Marauder Horsemen of Khorne with Throwing Axes, 2 Minotaurs of Khorne with great weapons. We have 1 Chosen of Khorne with dual weapons. Why? But okay. 2 Marauders with dual weapons, and 2 Marauders in the front line with Valkia up in the sky. Why the Chosen of Khorne with dual weapons? That seems like a heavy investment into killing infantry that aren't going to exist. Yeah. So Schnoz's build is all Cav because he wants as low of models as possible. Because if Blood Penguin would have to kill 65% of his army to even get the tier 3 Khorne ability for the Sword of Khorne. So it'll be late game or never. Chosen dual weapons Pog. I mean, it's cool, I just don't know what they're gonna do. They're super good with the cost reduction? Are they? We'll have to see. I mean, versus like all cavalry, I doubt it. We'll see. If they end up in a late game grind fight, that'll be nice. Demon Shield popped. Valkia is no longer going to take any damage. And nicely done from Schnoz. Charge, get the Demon Shield, walk away. Don't fight her till it's gone. And now it's gone, and they're fighting the Chaos Knights? This might be a problem. Because there are Minotaurs that are looking at you like, bruh? And they have attack orders onto the Paladin. Can the Paladin get off the ground? It looks like he will be able to. Yes, he's back up in the sky. Okay, that got scary. That got scary for a second. Companions of Quenelles get a good charge onto some Marauders, but overall I don't think that's going to be worth it, as now Alberic and them are trying to get away from these... Ooh, this could be huge. Trying to get away from these Minotaurs, but Alberic's surrounded, and now Valkia's even diving into him. He's taking a ton of damage. And we'll need a Dwellers Below cast over here. It looks like the Damsel of Life is coming to do so. I don't know how much Dwellers will do versus the Minotaurs of Khorne, but something has to be done. Knights Errant rear charging onto the Marauders of Khorne, but it's not doing that much damage. It's getting better over time, but Alberic's already down to half health and getting lower. Even more Minotaurs are joining the fray. And we almost had a Trident of Manon that hit the Chosen of Khorne, but it just barely tickles the back and they'll be fine. Are Mount skirmishers as good as other skirmisher equivalents? They're okay, but they're not as good as like Marauder Horsemen, no. Big Dwellers Below cast onto these Khorne units. It looks like it's doing a lot of damage to these, obviously the Marauders, but it's doing pretty decent damage to the Minotaurs of Khorne too. But Alberic is already shattered, so the Bretonnian Lord is out. He is out, he is down for the count, and he is dead. Straight up dead. Alrighty, damage values. About 1,000 in the favor of Khorne. On the far side, we do have a Skull Crusher fighting a 3v1 against Knights, triple Knights of the Realm. We'll see how well they do there. And the Chosen of Khorne are just looking for some friends. They just want to fight somebody. Why can't we be friends? That Paladin is dead. Companions of Quenelles fighting against these guys who are buffed up by the Horn of Khorne. So they have 64 melee attack plus their bonus versus large. And the Mounted Yeoman Archers are still kiting around doing some stuff, but Blood Penguin has advanced to about 2,000 in the lead. It's only getting worse for the poor forces of Ziledia. Chosen of Khorne are like, I swear to fucking God, somebody fight us. As they are running forward, slowly but surely. Paladin in the sky is going to try to fight Valkia, but she has Demon Shield back up, and she has just like way better stats than him, so he'll need to fuck off till at least the Demon Shield is over. Mounted Yeomen are still firing up at her, but she currently cannot take damage, so they will not get very much done. And the real game now is just seeing whether or not the Chosen of Khorne get to do literally anything. Alright, Skull Crushers were eventually taken off the field. They could not 3v1 Knights of the Realm. And Chosen of Khorne are still begging for anyone to just fight them. They just want a good scrap. Knights Errant trying to catch these throwing axes of Khorne. They are not going to get their wish. We have some Knights of the Realm coming back. So what does Bretonnia really have? They have 4 Skirmish Cav. 5 Skirmish Cav? 4 Skirmish Cav. A full health caster. An almost dead Paladin. Though he could get healed, maybe. Some wounded ass Knights of the Realm. Valkia is just going to commit to the fight. She's currently surrounded by the Companions of Quenelles, but she's going to throw out her weird zzz blade, and she's going to zzz through all the Companions. Though she is taking a decent amount of damage in the process, but not enough to really be that scared. These are mostly just Skirmish Cav. Caster throws out a quick heal, try and make things okay, and the Paladin's even going to dive in. This could be a pretty good all-in attempt from Bretonnia, but just as I say that, they lose all of their cavalry, leaving the Paladin alone to take a rear charge from some Chaos Knights. He is going to rout, and with the Caster also routing, army losses could be coming in quick. And the Chosen of Khorne, have they gotten to do anything? No. 0 value on the Chosen of Khorne. Just 0. Look at them out there, doing their best. Minotaurs did great. Chaos Knights did okay. Valkia did just fine. Skirmish Cav did okay. Mostly it was the snipe on Alberic. 300 value on him, 300 value on the Paladin, 1,200 on the Dwellers Below caster. Knights of the Realm did okay. Knights Errant struggled. Mounted Yeoman struggled. And that's that. And that's that. GG, Schnoz. You get to go to bed, my friend. Alright, let's kick Blood Penguin's ass. Let's do it. Let's fucking get him. GG's well played. This is the finals. This is it. It's me and Pengu. I'll get up the thing. So it is me. Let's go with human boy. Let's be official. If we're gonna die. Versus the Blood Penguin. I know he's Plague Penguin here, but he's Blood Penguin. Alright. We voted no blocker, so we're going no blocker. I don't think Blood Penguin would stream snipe me, and also he doesn't need to. He's just better than me. Hey, Umbrella, if you're still here, do we pick all 3 of our blind picks right now? After the global bans, or do we do them one game at a time? Let me know. Crumbling Cliff. Oh, fuck. What is this map? I don't know. We're going in blind. Alright, the global bans are Grand Cathay, Vampire Coast, Vampire Counts, and Warriors of Chaos. All at once and then play them in order. Alright, let's go. Let's go. I'm sending in my blind picks. That... What do I feel like playing? Fuck you. We're gonna die. Alright. I'll wait for Penguin's picks before I announce what I got. Just in case he's here. Just in case he's scheming and listening. You know what? No, we're going in deep. So I sent him in. Game 1, I'm playing Skaven. Game 2, I'm playing Greenskins. Game 3, I'm playing Ogres. What's leadership? I don't know. Who needs leadership? Who needs leadership when you got the lads? The boys. Oh, boy. I mean, Penguin's probably going to go Khorne first because he's been going Khorne this whole time. So probably, knowing him, Khorne, Slaanesh, Empire is probably his pick 3 in that order. I don't know. He used to be an Empire Bretonnia main, but since Game 3 came out, he just keeps playing Slaanesh. He flipped to Khorne. I think I'm right. I think I'm right, and it's not gonna be bueno. But I get to play my rats. 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 We're the rats. Alright, Umbrella's typing. Soon we'll get to figure out what we're doing. Khorne, Empire, Kislev. Damn it, I was so close. Skaven, Greenskins, Ogres. I was so close. So Khorne, Skaven, Greenskins, Empire, and Kislev, Ogres. If I can make it to Game 3, I can win. Greenskins, Empire, I think, is a freebie for him. I'm so bad at that matchup, and he's just a god tier Empire player. Yeah, if I can win round 1, sacrifice round 2, I think I'll be okay round 3. All right. Oh, Khorne. So, I think we go Tretch. I think we go Tretch here. I was debating Tretch or Queek, but I don't know. Because Valkia, if Scarbrand's the Lord, he'll dunk on Queek, and if Valkia's the Lord, she'll just like avoid him. So at least Tretch is like safe, and he'll just be around. Aside from that, let's get a Plague Priest. With, honestly, Wither and Vermintide to lower the armor of these Minotaurs that are going to be sprinting straight at my face. Yeah, keep it nice and cheap. Righty, so then we need stuff to kill Minotaurs, huh? You get to use Valkia with actual Khorne? Yeah, but not in the campaign. Not in the campaign. That would be too OP. Give me a sec, I gotta do some big thinking. Alright. There's that, but what about the Flesh Hounds? Flesh Hounds of Khorne could be a pain. So I need to stop dogs and cavalry. Dogs and cavalry. Rattling guns do okay against cav, I guess. I don't know. I think we kind of have to put all our hope in rattling guns. Like, no cap. Because I have no idea what this map looks like, so I can't really bet on long-range tools, because I don't know if I have the long range to, like, have Warp Lightning Cannons. And also, Warp Lightning Cannons are going to take way too long to stop what's coming, so we're just going to need to shoot it down. Like, I'm actually having to just bet on fucking rattling guns. It's been a while, but was that the track for Cirith Ungol? I don't know. I just know it from the movies. It's a rare good choice by CA, all those. Yeah. You can use Sigvald on Slaanesh, you can use Festus on Nurgle, but not in campaign. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, with Warp Lightning Cannons, I mean, like, they're going to shoot at Skull Crushers or dogs or something and not get a ton of value, and then Khorne will be upon me. And I don't really have a bunch of... I don't want to have a bunch of infantry that'll just get mulched through and give him army passive. So I think rattling guns... I mean, I'm ready for them to disappoint me for the millionth time, but they could be a way to go here. I didn't bring Howling Warpgale because I don't expect... I mean, like, if there's an Exalted Bloodthirster, sorry, then I'll wish I had had them, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be Valkia, and she's so small, they're not going to hit her anyway, so just fuck it. I'll deal with her when she lands. So the Rattling Guns are mostly for Minotaurs, Skull Crushers, Blood Crushers, or Dogs, or Furies, or something like that. $934 models, yeah, sounds about right. Okay, get up here. You. All of you, throw that on. All of you, throw that on. Yes, I had to click it twice because if I do, like, it's a very common UI bug where if I do this and hit real fast, you can see this guy says he's on guard mode. They all do. But if I click on something that actually has guard mode and click back, they don't have it anymore. So that bug's been here forever. Anyway. It was Isengard? Oh. I see. I actually don't see, I was just saying that. I wanted to feel cool. Oh boy, this is a map, isn't it? Okay. So we do want to spread out. Where if one of us get attacked, at least the others can do something about it. This is just an unwashed masses build. It's a hey. I heard you guys like to spread out fire teams. Here you go. Rat ogres can try to defend the back line from flesh hounds and furies, I guess. And then I still fucking hate these new pictures. Like, that does not look like a plague priest to me. Oh, and the picture keeps shrinking so that I can't even zoom in. Okay, alright, that's fine. That's cool. Whatever, seems legit, I hate this game. What are our control groups even gonna be? This is just a mess. Alright, is the tea cold enough to sip yet? Ow, dick! No, it is not. Okay. Something's behind me, I thought. Nope, just off to the sides. Okay. So we have Chaos Warhounds. We have Marauders, a Blood Shrine of Khorne. We have a Demon Prince. Ooh, that Demon Prince is about to have a bad fucking day. Alright. Start saying hello to his troops, I guess. Let's hope he extends over there. Switch onto the Blood Shrine, kill it. Alright, rattling guns are fine. Switch onto that. Stretch, go help. You, kill him too. Deal with those Minotaurs, please. Poison Globes are doing Poison Globe things. You guys come back. Poison Globes are fine. Doing this. You guys come over here. Okay, Rat Ogres can bail me out. I'm in a bad way. Actually, Rat Ogres, fuck off. Don't touch him. Don't touch him. I don't want my Rat Ogres to touch him because they're actually just going to block my Rattling Guns. Alright, now they can come touch him because the Rattling Guns are going to get inhibited anyway, so I need to back them off. But we're feeling pretty good at the moment. There we go. Pushed off these Forsaken. Over here. Globes are just going to yeet us, delete us for a little bit. Rattling guns are killing some stuff. Rattling guns are running away up here, as are globes. Rattling guns are back down here. Let's see if we can get some free shots in, but we'll see. You guys turn and fire at the Minotaurs while you maybe still can. We're feeling alright. I haven't used any magic yet. Should probably do that. Just fire in guard mode. Throw summon out here. I should have been using summons much more aggressively. I honestly forgot I had Winds of Magic. I'm kind of an idiot. Rattling guns turn over there. You guys, globes, keep throwing till those rat ogres die. I think we got it. For once, the balance of power isn't hating on Khorne, which, I mean, I could take it using some Khorne hate right now. That bitch has Relentless Rage on. He's down to 1 HP. Alright, at least he's gonna crumble as soon as that wears off. That's very funny, though. What the hell is this? What the fuck is this? What's this formation, lads? I can't draw you that thin if I wanted to, you fucking animals! What the fuck was that? There is no way he's at 1 HP and isn't routing. There is no fucking shot. Oh my god. There we go, he finally died. Rattling guns did it. And they did really well, actually. Spreading them out was nice. Because, like, you saw what happened. He had to commit something somewhere, and then rattling guns could shoot. Yeah. Tretch just, like, didn't die. He wasn't snipeable, and didn't cost a lot of money. That was his whole bit. Demon Prince Tryndamere? Yeah, I guess. Minotaur still did well. Blood Shrine did not work out. Demon Prince did okay. Marauders, I mean, they largely got ganked, but Brutes of the Hound did well. Throwing Axe Cav did well, and I think he probably should have had more Flesh Hounds instead of that. That Chariot was a bit meme. All right, we won game 1. We can lose game 2. Let's fucking go. Hubs is back to loving rattling guns. I don't love them. They just did well for once in their life. But I needed them, screw. I explained myself at the start of the game. Empty Gut Valley for Greenskins versus Empire. And then we get a game 3 Ogres, because there's no way I win this. There's no way. We have the green beans. So Cool Umbrella sent... I love how... Cool Umbrella, I love you, but you sent me a replay... Oh, it's an army setup. Okay. I'm gonna go out on my own 2 feet. I don't really like trying other people's builds for the first time in tournaments. Yeah. Because then, like, if I don't end up loving a build or something, I get really salty. So I prefer to just, like, when I'm in a tournament, play my own stuff. So the Empire. I need something to deal with war wagons. I mean, I do have a ton of armor-piercing cav. It's just getting war wagons in melee combat is not always a surefire thing. I have an idea. Armor-piercing artillery usually counters war wagons, but most armor-piercing artillery in this game can't hit because they broke it all. But what if it has homing missiles? Oh, we doing some big scheming. We doing some big thinking. I mean, it will kill them. Then it's settled. It's settled. This is what we doing. We got some pig cav. We got some boys. Get some archers. Oh, how am I gonna get a 20 stack? I think 3 might be overkill. You might be overkill! Doom Divers, just like Hell Cannons in Warhammer 3, actually miss more than regular artillery, so good luck with that, hummus. You're killing me, small. Yeah, small. Oh, you're not smalls, but whatever. You're still killing me. 400 gold? What can I even get for that? A regular Wolf Rider? Oh, Squigs. I mean, Squigs are good. Arm piercing. So one of you for an Orc Boy, 0 gold spend, easy. The red cloud, like the blood cloud coming in for Blood Penguin. Too much to protect here? I really just have to protect the Doom Divers. 1 or 2 might be more prudent. Nah, dude. Nah. 3 is where it's at. Not as much as the Empire will, while not getting hit by a single gobbo. I mean, if he has war wagons, lol, 2 no rogue idols, no party. War wagons, 3 war wagons would kill all of my rogue idols in 4 volleys, easy. Penguin likes his heavy cav. Penguin also fucking likes war wagons, man. Last time I played him in this matchup, not greenskins, but last time I played against his Empire, he had black lions and double war wagon, and I couldn't stop the black lions to save my life. I don't think Foot of Gork actually deletes the Knights of the Blazing Sun, does it? I don't think it does. Oh, this map! Yeah, this is one of the Warhammer 3 maps, like, we used at the very start of Warhammer 3, 'cause I think it's like in quick battles or something. Yeah, one side has a massive hill advantage. Which in this case is Pengu, but it's fine. Doom Divers will poop on the wagons? Screw. Now that you've said that, they won't, because you keep telling me how to defeat wagons, and then I try it and it doesn't work, and you're like, oh, well, that's bugged. Like, melee AP anti-large cav can't do anything to war wagons, because reasons. Alrighty. Uh-oh. I lost my eyeball on that one. Alright. God, the sniffles. So we do have some pig cav, we have some skirmish a little bit. Some squigs as well. Do have some archers. And then a front line of El Gobos. I said L to be fancy. I think this is going to go very well. I definitely don't think that he's going to have a bunch of heavy cav that'll just run straight through me and kill me. I don't think that's going to happen. I think you guys are liars. All right, let's do it. Ready, ready. Good luck, have fun. Uh-oh. Kill Franz! 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 Oh, I'm getting shot by Huntsman right now. Alright. So you guys are gonna have to come up here. We're gonna have to move all these up. Kill Franz! Kill Franz! Kill Franz! Go, my Doom Divers! He can't move! Go! Kill him! Kill him, my Doom Divers! Alright, Doom Divers are just gonna keep him honest for like the whole game. That makes me happy. You having fun, Franzi? You having fun with the Doom Divers? Oh god, those are Demigryph Knights in the back. Okay, that's a little less cool. I want to move where's Egg, but I can't get those guys to have their attack orders. Alright. We gotta get this out to give our pig cav more stats. More raw stats. Doom Divers are still hunting down Franz. The Franzinator. Still have some bacon cav running around. You guys do need to fall back. Franz is taking Doom diving. Squig got jebaited into a fight with randos by rampaging. Alright. So where's Egg? He's not loving his conversation with the Demigryph Knights currently. We don't have a WA just yet. And not getting the wall before those pig cav terror routed is actually a tragedy, but here we go, because we just gotta do it. Okay, can you guys turn on skirmish mode so you don't, like, die? Wall is not ready, you lied to me. Whenever he says whatever that voice line is, I swear he says fuck off. We have mighty mystic powers. Oh, you're just gonna leave Franz here, Blood Penguin, all by his little self? Get him, Wurzer! Get him! Get him! Kick his ass! Get him, Wurzer! Get him! Get him! Kick his ass! Fucking kill him! You fucking kill him, Wurzer! Ah, you did your best. Run. Let the Doom Divers handle it. This is what they were made for. Doom Divers, you're gonna get shut down. Do it! Take him out! Come on, Doomies! Oh my god, he's rallying with that little health already. Oh, shit! We gotta get over there. We gotta do something. Oh no. We lost all of our lads. That's not super pog. Okay. Demis are coming, so we need to go. Demis are coming, so we need to go. Ooh, the power. Run. Run. Run, my little baconator, run. 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 No! No! No, guys! Ah! He's T-posing. I actually want to fight him here. Fucking land, you idiot. Whoa! Kill him! Kill him, Warzag! Get him, you picked up bastard! Get him! Get him! Get him! Club his ass to death! We fear nothing! We fear nothing! Get him! Get him, piggy! No! Piggles! Alright, Piggles is dead. We gave it hell, though. We gave it hell. No one can say we didn't. Doom Divers did okay, not great, but there weren't any war wagons. Like, the literal one thing I brought them for was not here. Wurzag did great. Biggins did fine. Pig Cav got fucked on, as they usually do. Skirmish Cav did fine. Orc Archers did great. Squigs did okay. Goblins did really well, and Orc Boys did fine. Zolgov. Even bad artillery is way better than it used to be because it's way harder to kill them. Oh, hard disagree, dude. A lot of artillery is underperforming. Vampire Coast cannons, Empire cannons are just terrible. It was a pretty good game. It was a pretty good game. Demigryphs didn't get a ton of value, but they just walked around and did what they had to. One Empire Knight penetrated our backline while our pigs were busy. Huntsman did really well. I'm sad that the last Doom Diver didn't snipe Franz. Alright, Kislev versus Ogres. Let's go. Let's go. It was closer than I thought it would be? Hell yeah, it was. What's the last map? Forest of Bone? Oh no. Umbrella, what have you done? Alright, we'll see how it goes. If you don't have your own artillery or dwellers, they're super painful to stop. Are they? You just walk up with like archers. Artillery is super easy to stop. Or furies. Or harpies. Or feral cold ones or dogs. Okay. How are you guys doing these days? Seems legit. Okay, we can do that. I do like having a hunter on a Stonehorn with crippling throw in case of Boris, because he can just sit outside and throw spears at Boris, and he does pretty alright. Why not the bulls with the shields? Because I didn't think I would have a lot of money at this point. So I just wanted bodies, because that part of the build is very expensive. If I had the money, I would do that. But I do not. Can I cut anything off of you at this point? Not really. I don't know if I'll have enough Winds of Magic for Troll Guts, but I need Bone Crusher, otherwise this is never going to do anything, because I need to kill some stuff like right away with him, or Cauldron of the Great Maw doesn't proc. Because it starts at 0 and it charges up based on kills that he gets. Scrag, not the other units. So I need to get fat kills, which is why I need Bone Crusher. I don't know. Are these guys even going to be worth it, though? I don't know, Loopy. I have had an extremely different experience. Every time I've taken, like, Empire cannons or Vampire Coast cannons, they have done jack diddly fuck for me. But if they're working for you, then good for you. I don't know if the Gorgers are worth it. This might be a meme too close to the sun. Yeah, let's just play serious. I don't know if Gorgers are good or bad, but now's not a good time to find out. Let's just do our actual good build and play our best, because we could win this series, so why not? Beasts. I want Curse of Honor here. Wild Heart. Belly Slap was fine. Extra ingredients. Take that off, because he's not really going to be able to sit in melee combat too much. Okay. So we have him. We still have this guy to shoot at Boris Ursus MD. Get some Mornfang with great weapons. Get some dogs. Get some Iron Fists. Get some nobbies. Get some nobbies. Show me what it is, nobbies. And yeah, that's about that. And we just need more ogres. I sold some of my Iron Fist because I can just get more regular ogres with that, but yeah. Trade Troll Guts for the passive and spam the Fist of Doom? Absolutely not. The Ogre's passive only affects the caster. It does not affect your whole army. It only affects the caster. In survivability, it's way better. Again, Loopy, we're having very different experiences. If basic archers get up, if any diving happens, if single entities happen, Dwellers Below, Talons of Night happens, you can't fireball snipe them as easily, but like every other spell is doing way better. I don't know, dude. I'm gonna take a pass on that take. If you can, I mean, feel free to sign up for tournaments and show me artillery doing well, but I haven't seen it outside of like the Sunmaker. But specifically the stuff we're talking about, like high elf bolt throwers, dark elf bolt throwers, empire cannons, vampire coast cannons, vampire coast mortars, empire mortars. Yeah. Oh, his troop count's tiny. It's probably the bear blob. Okay. We can fuck with that. Maybe. Show me the money? Yeah. I mean, some people can make some things work that I consider bad, but I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it, because I've tried using Empire cannons so often, and they just suck balls. I'll smell ya. That's a threat. Thanks for that threat, little Noblar friend. I'll smell ya! Yeah, screwed. I've had that too. Because my traditional Tomb Kings, anti-Tomb Kings build has 3 cannons in it. They were firing at Ushabti Great Bows all game. In an 8-minute game, the Ushabti Great Bows were still alive at the end, and my cannons had a combined value of 700 between 3 cannons, all firing at Ushabti the whole game. It's just like, alright, you can't hit anything, so fuck off. Alright. So I'm pretty sure we have a bear blob. Let's get into it. Just in case there's little Groms, I'm gonna get myself behind this thing. They need to be the RR to hit. Yeah, I think the Hammer of the Witches still hits okay. I think. Zargard. Okay. I don't really want to fight him in these trees because all my ogres will take debuffs. So we have 2 bears, a bunch of Zargard, double Snow Leopard, Frostmaiden of Ice with Ice Maiden's Kiss and Death Frost. You good, bro, or what the fuck are you doing? Alright. You guys all need to move up. For now, we can just sit out here and snipe. Ornfang Cavalry's getting its shit kicked in. But for now, you just sit outside the thing and throw. And throw is unfortunately a pretty critical part of that, though, so I hope you got your throwing shoes on. I wonder if they've noticed that they left their caster all the way up there. I'm going to send someone after and see what happens. Okay, you're supposed to be throwing in there. I'm going to switch you onto the Oath Brothers of Tortoise to do something. My Mornfang Cav, even after getting a rear charge, we're still losing out. Alright, he remembered his mage. Let's see if it's early enough. Alright, some bears are back there peeling for that mage lady. Maybe we can use that to our advantage? Maybe. Let's try and get you guys up and around for a rear charge. You're just gonna run in there and do that, because you're a dumbass. Come with me, you need to be throwing at the Kislevites Lord at all times. Alright, we got a full surround. Does it matter? Not really. It's not looking like it's mattering. God damn, dude. I mentioned this on stream before, but Mournfang Cavalry seem to always underperform, and I don't know why, because their stats look okay. And that's why, like, a lot of people keep taking Crushers, is because Crushers actually do what they're supposed to do. But man, Mournfang Cav just don't. I'm up on damage value right now, but I don't think that's gonna matter. I have 0 passive charge because nothing's broken this entire time. Trying to snipe out this Patriarch. Maybe we can do something here. It's looking pretty doomed though. Mournfang Cav, even though I gave them every perfect situation I could think of, they still just sucked and blew. God damn, I don't know why that unit's so bad. Fuck you, Mournfang Cav. Patriarch is too healthy. Well, we've been trying to take him out, it just doesn't matter. How'd you guys get another charge off and still all of you just stopped and went completely limp? Yeah. Bears are too healthy at this point. We got the Patriarch out of there, so there's no more healing, but it's not really gonna matter. The Mournfangs block their own charge like dumbasses. Yeah, I think this is it. We're gonna get through this whole game with getting one of our passive stack. Because of Unbreakable. Damn. The good old Kislev SE blob. Yeah. I think more of the problem with this one wasn't the Kislev SE blob, it was Mournfang Cavalry massively underperforming. And then my Hunter being a dumbass. They derp and miss a lot of attacks, they sure do. Because I gave them everything to succeed, and they dropped the fucking ball. I got them so many rear charges on stuff, still didn't matter. They're just trash, and I don't know why. Because their stats are, like, really good. If you look at Mournfang stats, 36 melee attack, but 68 charge bonus, and then you have a 30 bonus versus large, so their actual melee attack is 66. But they just never hit anything. I don't know why they're such hot garbage. And I was debuffing the blobs with Curse of Honor here. That's partially why I keep saying I gave them everything. Is this on fruit rules? No, it's on the BBB rules. Yeah. Yeah. Why I saved that replay is because of this. Watch this fucking guy. He's gonna get an attack order onto Boris. Attack order onto Boris. And rear charged. Fucking idiot. Yeah. And then this. They get a side charge onto Boris. I lower his stats. I slow him down. And they just, like, fuck up the charge completely, don't surround him, and they're gonna get beat up. He only has 31 melee defense right now, so they should be doing more damage, but look how little they're hitting him. And the Hunter hits them in the back. Oh my god. So that whole Mournfang unit is dead. This other one I go up and around. try and get a rear charge. But then his bears start to come for me, so I try to run away. And then they just get caught up on themselves, can't really move. Pull them through a whole bunch of ogres. We're safe and clear. Safe and clear, safe and clear, safe and clear. Gonna go get a rear charge up here. They get Death Frosted, which is pretty much just a Spirit Leech. Downhill rear charge onto these Oath Brothers of Tor. And they're getting their asses completely handed to them. They're not doing any damage. This unit's like 1450 gold though. That's why I'm so disappointed in it. Is like, this is more expensive than Knights of the Blazing Sun. It's about as expensive as a Dragon Prince, and they're that fucking pathetic. They're like the squishiest things on the planet. They just die instantly. Ugh. Ugh. Hold on, I gotta watch the Hunter again. That was pretty funny. In BB rules, you can take 5 SE, but must be 2 heroes through generic SE units, not 3 heroes. What? No. The BBB rules are just like fruit rules, but they're one behind. So this guy doesn't throw. Yeah, Mournfangs suck. Unfortunately, I needed them to work there, but also I didn't realize this. That's gonna make a good video. So he doesn't do anything, and then watch this. Watch him completely fuck over his own Mournfangs. He's like, I'm not obstructed. Look at their health. Bam! Hits him right in the face. And then he gives them crippled. What? It applies? Crippled applies? No way! No fucking shot crippled applies to his own units. He lowers their melee attack he lowers their melee defense even further. I didn't think status effects affect your own units. Dwellers Below sure does it. What the fuck? Hold on. That's too good. That's too good. So like, skirmish versus AI. Kislev has to have something that slows, right? Kislev has to have something that slows. So what about Blizzard? What about Blizzard? Ice Witch. Get rid of everything but the Ice Witch. Tempest. Blizzard applies Frostbite. Okay, so Blizzard applies Frostbite. Alright, that's all I need. That's all I need. Fuck off. Fuck off. Keep the Arcane Conduit, though. And then if I get a Kossar, I start battle. Another bug? Probably. My spear hit my own guys and gave them minus 24 melee attack, minus 25% speed. That's so sad. Frostbite slows? Yeah, Frostbite slows, but I wonder if it even affects your own units. 18 wins a magic for this. Okay. Then we need to run away. Okay, stand there. So these guys aren't getting frostbited. That's what I wanted to test. So your spells and abilities don't normally affect units that they hit like that. Like Dwellers Below. So Dwellers Below doesn't apply the dot to your own units. Only the vortex damage applies. That's why it's so easy to throw it onto a cav fight. And casting Blizzard on your own units doesn't apply frostbite. But that fucking javelin throw, if it hits my own Mournfangs, does minus 24 melee defense to them. That's fucked up. Because it's kind of the same thing that, like, it was changed back in Warhammer 2, but if you friendly fire your own guys with poison archers, you only poison the enemy, you don't poison your own guys. That was a change they made a long time ago. Maybe it's just missile spells? Maybe. That's still fucked up. Blue fire? That's a good... Okay, that's an easy one to test. Exalt Lord of Change with blue fire. Okay. It's kind of funny that series was game 1 was a stomp in one direction, game 2 was super close, and game 3 was a stomp in an entirely different direction. Alright, so we're gonna walk up. Where are all the beastmen? Hello, Beastman. This is your president, Barack Obama. And I would like to shoot you with some blue fire through my own troops today. They do get warp flamed. You're right. Interesting. So missile spells don't seem to get the same benefit of the doubt that, like, AoE spells or archer contact effects do. Huh. That's interesting. Anyway. Anyway, that'll be it for the stream tonight. Congratulations to Blood Penguin for winning the whole thing. It was a good final series. The ogres failed me yet again, as they always do. I want to love the ogres, but they hurt me so. And Rattling Guns pulled out a win for us. It was a crazy night. It was a crazy night. Okie doke. Hope you had some fun. I'm going to go to bed because I have to go to work tomorrow. Tomorrow there is no stream on this channel, but our Storm Vermin playoffs is happening. It's just going to be hosted for on Murphalurf's channel. So watch out for the announcement about that. And then Sunday, there is a stream for writer McWrightface's book. But we'll be doing a land battle tournament with some extra little fun thematic rules. So that'll be neato. Good night, everybody.